Blue Bloods football back again with a long form video, guys. Let's go. Yes, love the energy. You know the guest, guys. Don't need to do any introductions, but it is that time.
Come on.
It's Champions League time. Some of you are going to think Valentine's Day. Now it's Champions League time. That's what we're here for. We're basically going to do match predictions for the upcoming first leg of the Champions League. The big boys are left.
Round of 16.
Shout out to United. Round of 16. Okay,
and
let's
I told
go.
United fans they wouldn't get out.
Tell them.
Copenhagen versus Manchester City.
Oof. I would say it's going to be a banger, but I don't think so. Personally, Copenhagen actually played a really ballsy match against United, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They did what was needed to be done. They have very energetic young players, but honestly, this is City. At the end of the day, they're getting into their form now. City won against Everton as we speak. 2-0, was it? They struggled a bit at the beginning.
Erling Haaland's back.
Foden's picking up now.
Exactly.
I thought, funny enough, I thought Foden. I was going to say De Foden. I thought Foden was going to drop off since De Bruyne came back. It kind of looked like that at the beginning. Kind of like he was taking his place up front in a way. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, man scores that hat-trick.
With respect to Copenhagen, just to get out of that group of death against United, it was a tough group, and they did it. But I don't really back them for this one. My score prediction will be for this first leg 3-0 to Manchester City.
Fair. You know what? I'm going to have a bit more faith in you and say 3-1 to Manchester City.
RB Leipzig versus Real Madrid.
RB Leipzig's an interesting team, bro. They have Benjamin Sesko and stuff. They won their last match 2-0, if I'm not mistaken. Benjamin Sesko is the talk of the market right now. I think there are a couple of teams who wanted him, including Chelsea. Tall, lanky striker. If you don't know him, quite young, apparently good. I don't rate him that much personally. Honestly, this is Madrid. At the same time, Madrid are coming off the back of a 4-0 win against Girona.
Yeah.
Which
Bellingham.
is a big statement. Bellingham, which is a big statement in the hunt for La Liga. My score predictions for this, I think it's going to be 3-0 to Madrid.
Same.
Yeah.
I agree. 3-0 to Madrid.
This is a threes. These guys are going to get hammered.
PSG versus Real Sociedad.
Oof. Okay, interesting.
It's a tough one.
I think it's a tough one because PSG aren't, bro. I don't know. PSG is they're a weird one. Their Champions League form wasn't that convincing.
Yeah.
Newcastle gave them a scare, and honestly got kicked out on the back of a dodgy penalty, in my opinion. PSG are first in Ligue 1 right now, and I think they just beat Lille 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Mbappe seems to be finding his confidence recently. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that he settled on his future finally. Yeah, I'd back PSG to grab this one.
Yeah, especially at home.
At home as well. I think it's going to be 2-0. I don't think they're going to batter them, but I back them to at least get a clean sheet and score a couple of goals. What are you saying?
I'm saying a 1-1 draw. 1-1. Because Real Sociedad are a different team this season. Take Kubo, that team, it's clicking. And PSG aren't. I don't really feel their energy. I don't think they'll do well. I don't think they would even go too far also. So I think this is where it ends, especially second leg when they go back to Spain. I think PSG are going to find it like really, really tough.
Interesting. Okay, fair. I just hope Real Sociedad picks up because I think they also lost their last game 1-0. Oh, painful. Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes, man.
Lazio versus Bayern Munich.
Oof, Lazio versus Bayern Munich. Lazio coming off the back of a decent win. I think they won their last game against Osasuna. If I'm not mistaken, that was Osasuna.
Yeah.
I think it's Osasuna, an Italian team. Better check this on the edit.
Spanish
Yeah,
team.
Spanish team. My bad. They did win their last game though. I can't remember who it was, but they are 7th in Serie A anyway. Coach Maurizio Sarri doing his thing. I guess we'll see how well they fare. But they got some decent players in there, man. Ciro Immobile. The guy must be in his mid-30s by now. I feel like he's been playing forever.
It's going to be tough for Bayern Munich. That's one thing I'll tell you.
Oh, Bayern Munich coming off the back of a thrashing.
Yeah, declining, guys. Bayern Munich. My goodness.
Guys, like the sad thing is like I back Tuchel so much, bro, but
don't.
he's gonna be the
not a good
first,
manager.
bro. He's gonna be the first coach to drop the ball, bro.
He's not
like,
a good manager.
He must just leave Germany, dude, because you're gonna be known as the guy who had the team in your hands, and you couldn't win Bundesliga for them. Like they've won 10 consecutive ones, if I'm not mistaken. He's gonna be the first. Oh, dude,
The
that's
memes
terrible.
are saying Harry Kane and Eric Dyer bringing the Spurs DNA to
It's
to
painful.
Bayern Munich.
It's not a coincidence, guys. It's not a
But
coincidence.
still, though, I don't back Tuchel. I don't think. I know you're a Chelsea supporter, but I don't back him that much.
Really?
I don't think he's a good coach. If you can't win the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, in which we'll see by May, if you can't do that, then
I mean, now definitely tarnish his reputation. I still back him as a coach, but I'm just saying this was a big ball drop on his behalf, and that's going to be bad for his reputation, especially in Germany. But anyway, 3-0 to to Leverkusen. No. Thought I was gonna. This wasn't a prediction. No. I think score prediction wise, I think Bayern actually going to come out or guns blazing.
I think so.
On the back of a loss in the Bundesliga, I think they're going to be quite angry and come out vengeful. I'm going to say 3-1 to Bayern Munich.
I'm going to go 2-1 to Bayern Munich.
Fair. PSV versus Borussia Dortmund. Now, this one's interesting. Because both teams are on good spirits.
Yes,
and
Champions League
quite form and Champions League form and in their respective leagues. If I'm not mistaken, PSV are first in Eredivisie, and then you look at the fact that they finished second after Arsenal
beating Sevilla. That's a statement alone.
100%. So and then looking at Dortmund's side,
Sancho is back.
Well, they're playing quite well. Good spirits as well. They're fourth in the Bundesliga, but they did win their last game against Freiburg. It was 3-0. So
both teams are coming.
Both teams are coming in quite hot, so I'm going to expect a decent game for that. I actually want to say 2-1 to Borussia Dortmund. I think they might just get it on this one. I think PSV will give them a fight though.
I'm going to go 3-1 to Borussia Dortmund. Jadon Sancho brace will make the headlines on Sky Sports, BT Sports, TNT Sports.
See, this guy goes far with this prediction.
Sancho brace, 3-1, let's go.
Okay, fair. Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid, guys.
Oh,
I've seen this. These guys draw each other quite often, if I'm not mistaken. There's a bit of a bout between these two, but it's going to be interesting. Form-wise, though, I think Inter's a bit better off at the moment. I mean, Atletico currently they're going to play today against Sevilla. The last game they won against Sevilla 1-0 in the Copa del Rey. This one they're going to play against Sevilla again to see. They seem quite stable right now. Stable team is what I would call them. Inter Milan, the rashed Roma 4-2, and they got players that are doing quite well this season. There's something about them, dude. I don't know what it is. Even like players like Martinez, they're just looking.
I think maybe it's losing Champions League final. Obviously, there's that
and Lukaku,
boost of motivation, confident that let's do it again. If we did last season, why not do it again this season?
I back them to actually do well in this game. I think they might win this one. Thing is, Atletico is a tight team, man. They're not conceding a lot of goals. So I'm gonna say 2-1 to Inter Milan. I think they're going to come out all guns blazing. They have a really good attack.
I think Atletico for me are too strong with their squad depth.
Christian Griezmann,
and
he seems to be in full flow
as well. There's that experience. So I think I really want to go for a draw, 2-2 draw.
Okay.
First game, 2-2 draw.
Porto versus Arsenal. Now, I'm going to say off the bat, I'd love Arsenal to lose this game. But I don't think it's going to happen. The thing is, Arsenal have done well in the Champions League so far. They've had very good Champions League form. I think, did they lose a game? I think they lost like one game. It was a shock one.
Was it against Lens? Yeah.
I think it might have been that one. Yeah, but anyway, overall, their form's been quite good. I honestly think they drew in a simple group. But, we'll see how they fare in the Champions League. It's a different game. None of these teams are easy when it comes to the knockout rounds. Everyone's fighting for something. Plus, they're playing at Porto's home ground. I'm going to back Arsenal to win this one 3-1. I think they might be tied from the Premier League, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken, they currently.
True,
I think they
go for both.
True.
I mean, if you do go for both, then you must have really good
squad depth, bro. And that's the word. Because they're out of FA, if I'm not mistaken, and out of Carabao.
As an Arsenal fan, what would you want more? Would you want Champions League or would you want Premier League?
Most of them I'm hearing are saying Premier League.
Alright.
And I understand that personally. But then again, I think it's also because they've never really won a Champions League and not sure what it feels like. So it's a mixed bag for me. I don't know what they feel.
But for this game,
in the comments, let us know personally, you Arsenal fans.
I think in this game, they are winning though. I'm gonna go 4-0. This is my first big prediction. 4-0 Arsenal. Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, 2 braces. Let's go.
Bro, this guy's headline stuff, eh? It's gonna be Sancho and Saka on this guy. Alright, Napoli versus Barcelona, bro. I feel like Barcelona are a bit down bad at the moment. Napoli aren't doing so great right now, if I'm not mistaken. Where are they in Serie A?
9th, guys.
Goodness gracious, that's painful. So you got 2 down bad teams facing off. Clash of the trash, dumpster showdown, whatever you want to call it. They're playing at Napoli's home ground. I think it will be entertaining. Champions League form is always different from their respective league. I think we heard that Xavi wants to leave at the end of the season.
He wants to leave.
Yeah, not many people heard it because, Klopp came out with news first. So not many people heard this news about Xavi wanting to leave. You can tell man's a bit tired and he doesn't know what to do with this team anymore. So Yeah, I'm going to predict
And
2-2.
This is funny because these are two teams who won their respective leagues last season, but now suddenly doesn't look like nothing's going to plan. I've predicted Napoli to win if Osimhen was available, because I don't know if he'll be available coming from the Africa Cup of Nations, but I do want to go for a Barcelona 2-1 win. It's going to be tight.
Alright, we clocked it, guys. Thanks for sticking with us, but can I just say about the Champions League, it's a very different Champions League season. Like, a lot of the heavyweights aren't there anymore, and it hasn't got the same vim.
Yeah.
Look how many, like,
Chelsea, Liverpool,
smaller teams we had to go through in this. No, all respect to these teams, but it's like, it's so different nowadays. You know?
Where's Juventus?
Chelsea, Liverpool, like you mentioned. All these guys are out of it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Blue Bloods Football, signing out.